Greetings, one and all, by BS coming to you live right now. And this is, of course, ACL Pros Showcase matchup number 3. And we've got some amateur teams coming to you live in a little while. It's going to be Supremacy up against the team of Breakout Australia. Now, Breakout, of course, the org over there from the European side. After, having a bit of a dabble, a bit of look around in our region, picking up a team. And as, of course, the players you see there on your screen. Now, I will just quickly mention, I'm not in the game. You may notice that now. Bit of an issue. Black Ops 2 update. Yeah, it's 75 meg. It'll take 10 seconds, but it decides to take half an hour. So what's going to happen is Reflections has joined us here. He's from the United States of America. And I'm hoping he's from the United States of America. I'm assuming that's where he's actually from, and that's where he's
that's where I'm from.
Oh, good. So, Reflections, thank you for joining us. How are you, mate?
Oh, no worries. All right, man, I'm doing well. I'm really excited to be casting for the Australian side. I've casted for the EU, America, and now over here at Australia. And I know you're a legendary caster over here. So it's really a big honor to be on stream with you casting. And I know you did a great job at the Payback Games tournament. Whenever I was listening to you, I was like, dang, dude, I got to get that Australian accent because that is extremely sexy, bro. And no homo intended or homo intended, whichever one you want, bro. But I really enjoyed it. But no, I'm really excited to be here, guys. And I'm looking at the chat now. By the way, is there a stream delay?
I believe that there would be a small delay placed in there. Obviously, because this is a showcase match. Yeah, because it's a showcase match, it's not going to be a very big one because obviously nothing's on the line. All for a bit of fun. Okay. And that's what we're here to do. So Supremacy's lineup, you're going to have Nutty, Sharp, Pulse, and I believe the man, well, I can't even see his name. He mustn't be in the lobby anymore. Maybe he left. But for the team of Breakout, you got Ducky, Arox, Chappie, Dismal, and I believe Snowy is in there. Obviously he's from the European side of Breakout, so he's here to spectate, watch, and just see how the guys go. So a big shout out to everyone who is watching, obviously from overseas and different parts of the globe tonight. And again, a shout out to ACL and ACL for way of putting this one on. Now I'm still going to be getting my update here in the background, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm almost at 50% thereabouts, almost there. But Reflections is going to give you some of that smooth, great commentary that he does provide. He also did a great job during that payback comps as well. I enjoyed it as well. And you'll have to mention this, that the man of Rel from Rel and Momo, people from the Australian scene do know them. They, of course, over there in the UK. Rel tweets out, he's like, I only caught the end of that, but Bioas are doing great work. And everyone's like, wasn't actually Bio, it was Reflections. So clearly two great casters. You can just mix this up that easily because they're that good. Yeah. So,
well, it's actually quite funny because I got an American accent, you got Australian, but he couldn't tell the difference. But I guess it's all good. Poor Ralph. But it was actually really nice, and hopefully you'll get in here soon, bro. I don't know, first time casting over on Australia's side, and here we go. Oh, you're gonna have to solo cast. No worries, I'll do it.
Okay, so
now this is good though. Supremacy against Breakout. 2 amateur teams are actually going to get started up now. Breakout has an NA team which I casted over during the Payback Games 10K tournament on the EU side, and Breakout, a very good team, and I believe they got second place, in which they lost to Epsilon, if you guys are familiar with them. And great team, so I'm expecting great stuff from their amateur team Breakout over there on the Australian side, and it's really encouraging to see that they're branching out. And Supremacy, you were telling me that a lot of people on their team was actually very experienced. And so we'll see. They got some COD veterans over there. But we're going to be starting off Raid Hardpoint. Guys, this is the first map. And the next is going to go to Search and Destroy on Standoff. And I'll be on board with whoever I can get some connection issues looking like. Maybe they'll restart it. It looks like Arox as well as Dismal. And there they go. They are, in fact, going to restart it. Give me more time for Bioacid to connect. But, guys, please keep tweeting out that stream. Let's get some more people in here and really support these 2 amateur teams as well as the ACL circuit. I actually was looking at the ACL, and they do a lot of great stuff over there.
They do indeed. Obviously they host major lands here in Australia each year. So I usually cast and commentate their events. It's provided I can actually get the time off work. As everyone here in our region knows, it is hard for me to get that extra time off when it's needed for the land events. And because I don't live in one of the major cities, I have to catch like multiple flights just to get to where these land events are at. Are you serious? Yeah, I live in the middle of nowhere. I pretty much do, and it's one of the things that has always burdened me, and it'll probably keep burdening me for the rest of my esports career or whatever I end up doing in this regard. But what are you going to do about it? It's worked out so far. It is what it is in the end. But yeah,
almost
so hopefully I can get there at another event sometime again soon.
Now they're struggling again. It looks like Pulse is not going to spawn in for Supremacy. So we're off to a great start, guys. So we've had 2 ended rounds. Hopefully they'll be starting soon, but again, that gives us more time. Maybe they're just stalling. Maybe some little cheeky stalling. I like it. It's very interesting.
So they feel sorry for me, so like I will just keep team killing most issues apparently. But
Call of Duty's just messing up. Well, it's not it's just the Xbox Live servers, it seems, are just messing up. ACL Beware was trying to send me an invite earlier, and he couldn't even send me an invite. He sent me a friend request, and it wasn't showing, and then it's just a big mess. And, of course, it has to happen the first time I'm casting over for the Australian side. But it's okay. It happens. But we're at 78 viewers, guys. Please keep tweeting out the stream. Let's get some more people in here to support some great casters as well as ACL and these great teams. But, guys, in the chat, who do you think is going to win? Do you think it's going to be Breakout or Supremacy? I know they're two amateur teams. You probably don't know enough. If you don't know who these two teams are, just go based upon the name. Do you think it's going to be Breakout or do you think it's going to be Supremacy? Let me know, because I'm very interested to see. And based upon what BioAS was telling me, Supremacy seems to have the upper hand, especially with their power that they have, or with the pro status, or not pro status, I guess you couldn't say, but they have a lot of experience.
Yeah, maybe a little bit more. In my opinion, anyway, Supremacy do have a little bit more experience there. So I think that they sort of are tipped, I would say, in regards to, who people are really going to think. Most people are applying now Supremacy sort of thing. So, yeah, I was sort of thinking the same thing. But that said, all teams have to start somewhere, and it's a good chance here for Breakout and obviously for their new lineup, the new team, for the organisation to get a good feel, see what can be worked on, what needs to be changed and stuff like that. And I think that's one of the other reasons why Snowy's in the game as well. It's not so much the fact that, this is just more of a showcase match. It's the fact that he can watch them and, coach them as well at the same time and just say, listen, I've seen what top teams can do. I've obviously played with them and, I'm part of the organisation that helps it out. And that's why we're here to try and, help you guys improve. So hopefully that does happen. Some people are saying, if the host issues keep up, we can maybe hit up Powerhouse. Powerhouse is actually in the chat. So I don't know if the teams want to do that. Powerhouse is one of the hosts I was talking about off air there. Earlier reflections in regards to one of the people that can, has a very decent connection who can host the matches up for that third party sort of thing.
They did, in fact, get it started, so we're going to be on board with Supremacy. Paul gets taken out. That's going to leave Supremacy Sharp fighting for it, but Chappie's going to come in there big and take out Sharp, and that means they are, in fact, going to tie up the score here. First hard point, and as I'm looking right now, Breakout seems to have those spawn points, and I don't see Supremacy pushing around to try to get the tile spawn. Now, this could definitely be at a disadvantage. Of course, still early in this hard point with 30 seconds remaining. Let's go back on board with Sharp. It's currently contested. I do see a bit of lag from there. Not going to affect him, though, as he's going to take out Dismal. Some great stuff by him, but Ducky from Breakout on a 4-kill streak, and he seems to be the main anchor for Team Breakout. Remember that BioAS, whenever you come to cast, it's going to be Ducky, looks like, as the anchor, but Mork as well as Sharp is going to hold down the hard point. We are going to be rotating over to Kitchen side, in which we're going to get on board with Pulse, as Pulse gets taken out, and it looks like Chappie going to lock down the remaining points from the raid section, and then I'm looking through here. And it is, in fact, going to be Ducky from Breakout getting a nice kill with the B2-3R, pulling out MSMC, taking some bullets, and gets taken out by Paul. Some great contesting going on here, but Supremacy has to get through Chappie and Dismal, but looks like they could possibly do it. Chappie, though, needs to get taken out, because if he doesn't, he's going to earn his Hellstorm, and there he goes, earning a Hellstorm, unable to earn the Lightning Strike as he gets taken out. But Arux, though, doing some work from the co-crew. He's on a 3-kill streak. Looks like he could be rotating around towards that garage hardpoint in a second, and hopefully he will be soon. And BioAS, you're at 50% for the update, correct?
Just past 50%, probably about 55 now.
Nice. Nice. You're cruising along, bro. So Ducky just got a massive 3-piece. Amazing stuff. He's actually going to come through, taking out Sharp, taking out Pulse. He's going to be earning a Hellstorm and Lightning Strike. He's just 1 kill away from that Sentry Gun, in which could help out so much, but gets taken out. Remaining Chappie is going to be inside that kitchen hardpoint, letting it go, or excuse me, locking down the last remaining hardpoint. And looks like the score's going to be 61-23. Chappie trying to knife, can't get it, so I'm going to be on board with Sharp, who's currently in this garage hardpoint, which is going to be contested. And we're looking at Breakout has a commanding lead of 61-31, but now it looks like Supremacy has a garage hardpoint currently contested, getting too strong in there, but it's going to be Nutty from Supremacy, who's going to continue to lock it down, trying to even up the score. But there we go. It's going to be Breakout taking it over once again, and Dismal on a 5-kill streak. This guy's tearing it up. Just got another 3-piece. I've seen 3-pieces, Bio. I mean, just insane stuff. I saw Pulse earlier get a 3-piece, and then Dismal gets a 3-piece, and then Dismal runs into a truck and gets blown up. So great stuff on his part. But anyway, so Chappie has a Hellstorm still, and as I go through to see the score streaks, we have Breakout seems to have the lockdown whenever it comes to score streaks. We have Ducky with a Hellstorm and a Lightning Strike, and then as I go up, we also have Chappie with a Hellstorm, and they're about to rotate over towards that basketball hardpoint. Ducky's anchoring now for Breakout, as I mentioned earlier, and he is in fact going to get the hardpoint. No, it's not. It's going to be contested, and that's going to be Pulse and Sharp in there right now, but the score right now, Bio, is 100-40, and it seems like right now Breakout is just an extremely strong team, which is totally going against the grain of what I was thinking.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I guess some teams always do have that factor. It does have that factor where they can just come out of nowhere, and especially in the hardpoint game type, as I'm sure you're aware, you're never down, you're never out until obviously it's mathematically impossible. But hardpoint, you can still bring that back.
Yeah, and Chappie is now on a 7-kill streak, just picked up a double kill, earning all of his score streaks. Now Chappie has all of his score streaks, plus that sentry gun, which is definitely going to come in huge. Those sentry guns basically add an extra person to your team, so they are essential to have. So I'm interested to see where he's going to place that. We are going to be rotating over in about 10 seconds to the mid hardpoint, in which I see Mort getting a nice 2-piece over there, holding it down with the MA. I'm seeing a lot of M8s. Actually, as I look at Supremacy, they're doing the typical 2 ARs, 2 subs, and as I go to Breakout, it's looking like they got it actually could be 3 ARs. Very interesting. Chappie's rocking MSMC, so they have the same setup, 2 ARs as well as 2 submachine guns, but it's going to be A-Rocks from Team Breakout who's going to be inside that middle hardpoint. Dismal on a 3-kill streak, trying to work his way up, and a sentry gun does in fact go down. That's going to be Chappie's sentry gun over in the right-hand corner, but it looks like it just got destroyed by an EMP. They're not using trophy systems, and that is definitely a disadvantage. Bioacid, how do you feel about trophy systems, and how important are they whenever they come to the sentry guns?
Oh, I think not just for sentry guns at the same time. I've seen teams really adapt and adopt more of the trophy systems in hardpoint, just in general. Just to keep away the nades that might come in, or the flashes and concussions, etc. But it's definitely for the fact that if you do want to get your sentry gun to stay up and stay alive as long as possible, trophy systems are essential.
Oh, and they are, and I really feel they should have been running them, because that EMP just came in just with one, was able to destroy that sentry gun, and sentry guns are not easy to earn on this game, especially when playing competitively like these two teams are. So definitely was a little bit of a waste there, and I'm going to be on board with A-Rocks, who's got the M8, does turn on Mort, beautiful turn on, but gets taken out himself by Pulse though, and leaving him to come in there. But again, Ducky is going to hop in there and take it over himself. Now these guys are doing great AR work, and it's really impressing me. Those long-range gunfights are really excellent stuff, and they really know how to work their secondaries, which is the B23R. So it's actually really impressed me quite a bit. Now, please keep a note, guys. Chappie still has a Hellstorm as well as a Lightning Strike, and I think Ducky already used his Hellstorm, but Chappie still has the lockdown. I have not seen Supremacy earn a single kill streak yet. Actually, excuse me, I lied. I tell a lie. Supremacy Nutty on a 6-kill streak is going to earn a Hellstorm, Lightning Strike, as well as a War Machine, and those War Machines are extremely deadly. I got to tell you, how do you feel about the War Machine? Do you feel it's more efficient to use a Death Machine, War Machine, or do you think a sentry gun should be in place of that?
I think the War Machine, obviously, for hardpoint side of things, is more essential, and it's a lot more effective as well. Especially on a map like Raid, hardpoint inside the kitchen, War Machine to try and clear that out does the job very nicely, very quickly as well.
Yeah, and it does a great job. He's got it right now. He does get taken out, but Chappie is going to pick it up, and he's on a 5-kill streak right now, 14 Breakout. He's got the MSMC. He's working his way up. I think he could overlap on score streaks here. It is going to be contested. Sharp going in there, but Sharp gets a beautiful 2-piece to take over the hardpoint himself. Now, this guy has gotten in there, and he has been the main reason why Supremacy is doing such a great job. Let's go to the scoreboard here, and we're looking. Actually, I tell a lie. Supremacy Sharp 16-21. I don't know. I thought he was doing a great job. He always gets those double kills, but as we look at the overall scoreboard here, A-Rocks from Team Breakout, 21-17, Chappie, 24-18, Ducky, 20-17, and Dismal struggling a bit with 21-25, but he's got 8 defends, and that is excellent stuff. That is a little bit over half, or excuse me, a little bit under half of his kills have been inside that hardpoint, holding off Team Supremacy, and that is why they have such a commanding lead at 176-112. Let's get on board with Ducky right now. He's currently on a 4-kill streak in here. He knows Supremacy's trying to take it over. That's going to be Mork as well as Sharp in there. He's got to hold it up, but the car's about to blow up. He's going to run out. Beautiful run out. Pulse, though, is going to try to contest. He gets a beautiful double kill right there on Nutty, earning a Hellstorm, about to earn a Lightning Strike, but he gets another kill. Some guys in a cheeky spot behind that gray van over there, and there it is. Nutty is going to take out Ducky right there and end his score streak of about 7 kills with a Hellstorm. But we are about to rotate over in about 30 seconds, so we'll see what's going to happen here. A-Rocks and Ducky fighting for this hardpoint. Breakout is going to take it. They're going to extend their lead 184 to 121 with just 2 minutes remaining. Supremacy's not out of it yet. They can still make a comeback here, but they need to start controlling these hard points, and they need to really start working on their KDs and earning some score streaks, because those score streaks coming in. Still, Chappie has a Hellstorm and Lightning Strike. Pulse, though, or excuse me, Nutty just used all of his, and they weren't able to successfully hold down a single hardpoint for the last remaining 60 seconds. Now, I did see them run down, and now they are currently over here in basketball court, but there is going to be a Hellstorm coming in, but Nutty is going to actually die. I don't know why he didn't run into the corner. He should have run into the corner of that coach's corner, and if he would have done that, he would have actually lived and would have been able to hold it off, and that's actually a fatal flaw on his part, and that's going to leave Ducky to come in there from Team Breakout, but he's going to get taken out himself by Ward. You know, what I'm seeing so far just comes down to rotation, Bio. I don't see Supremacy rotating when they need to rotate, and because of that, Breakout is able to rotate a lot earlier and get over there and set up, and it's hard for Supremacy to take over those hard points. How important are rotations, Bio?
Oh, you know, usually the rotation side, it's obviously more, it's as important as also getting those last seconds out of that hill. So usually you would see from, you know, obviously the pro teams, as you would know, you may see one person obviously less than that hard point getting those last remaining seconds, but about 15 seconds or so, they'll get that rotation happening, trying to get the anchors set up for that good respawn in case they do die at the same time as well. And that way they can get those first initial points out of the new hard point.
Right, exactly. But you know what? Supremacy is not taking advantage over that. With just 40 seconds remaining to Scorpion 208 to 151, the game is in fact going to go to Team Breakout for the first round. Really surprising me as Supremacy has more experience, but Breakout very strong. You know, the Breakout team from the NA side is extremely strong, and they do a great job, especially when they're on connection. I'm going to tell you that. But taking nothing away from them. Actually, they just prized, I think, about $1,500 at the payback games. Wasn't that second place?
I believe so. Yeah, they did
1,500. So, well, they just did that. That was actually for an online tournament, and they did a great job. So I got to tell you, this Breakout team though is really living up to the Breakout on the NA side team, you know, name. They're really doing a great job. And as you see, the final score, guys, is going to be 219 to 161 going into. Going now, we're going to go into the second round, but it is going to be, in fact, Breakout leading the best of 11. Best of 11, guys. That's what we're doing. So we're going to be here really all night for you guys and all morning for me. So we'll see that. It's actually currently 3:34 in the morning. I'm surprised I'm even flowing this well right now. I shouldn't be. I don't know.
You're doing actually an incredible job. For the simple fact is, like you said, you've had 2 hours sleep and you got up and you're now casting. And I know exactly how you feel. I know where you're coming from, and to be doing that right now, it's a great effort. So a big thank you from myself and honestly the viewers as well. They're really enjoying your commentary right now. So I'm about 65%, I would say, maybe 70% update. So hopefully I'm assuming the S&D standoff up next. Hopefully they'll go round for round, obviously first to 6, just like everywhere else, because we do follow the MLG rule set here in Australia. So it is first to 6, and hopefully if that goes round for round, then I might be even closer to joining in.
You know, I hope you get in here soon, because I know these guys want to hear what you got to say, and I'm very interested to hear what you have to say. But we're actually going to be going into Search and Destroy on Standoff. Now, I like this map for Search and Destroy. Reason being, well, actually, you know what? It's actually, I like it more for Capture the Flag than Search and Destroy, because Search and Destroy, you see one side is going to be heavier on defense than the other, obviously, because you have to plant the bomb. But the guys planting the bomb have to be a little bit aggressive, but the guys who are putting on some defense really can stay back. They can take that top grandma's position, or that even that hay position, and watch over at the B bomb. But you know what? I think the best strategy to do on this map is just to rush that A bomb, lock it down, and get over there, and just really rape the other team. That, in my opinion, I think that is the best thing to do. So I'm interested to see if they're going to be making some A bomb pushes or B bomb pushes, and it really depends. We've seen the 2 ARs and 2 submachine rolls for both of the teams here. Maybe they're going to switch it up, but I'm wanting to get right on board with somebody with a DSR to see how they snipe, because that's always the most exciting thing to watch. I really do enjoy it. And but guys, really, I'm really enjoying casting for the Australian side. Very smooth, very great teams here. I'm really enjoying it. Hopefully Bio has to get in here soon. But guys, keep tweeting out that stream. Let's support ACL as well as these 2 great amateur teams, and get some more people in here to see what's going on. Some great matches coming up here, and I'm really enjoying it. Also, guys, hit that purple Party Rock follow button right below the screen here if you see that, to give ACL Pro a follow. Every follow does in fact help, guys, and it does show some support for their organization, so make sure you do that. So we are going going to hopefully be getting started here. It looks like they're just trying to change some game rules here, maybe change some classes, and it looks like we're waiting on Mort from Supremacy. Just switched over. They're going to be going into party chat, and hopefully we'll be getting started soon. But guys, after seeing that first round, who do you think is going to take it? Do you think it's going to be Breakout or Supremacy? Supremacy really struggling a bit in that hard point because of the rotations. Could be pre-stream jitters. I don't know. But maybe Breakout is going to be able to sweep the floor with them in this best of 11 and beat them 6-0. Who knows, though? Hashtag no shutout. We'll see what happens. But who do you guys think is going to take it? Breakout or Supremacy based upon the first round? This is a different game, though. This is search and destroy. This is, a lot of teams could be really great at hardpoint or capture flag, but search and destroy really is a game changer, especially in really in all Call of Duty games that have been here. Search and destroy has been the pivotal moment in a lot of game modes. Actually, I think the Call of Duty Championships, wasn't it based upon search and destroy at the final end?
Yeah, like a few of the more rounds that were more important were more, I think, predominant in regards to search and destroy and how they finished up and played, obviously. So I do agree with you there in regards to they were a little bit more important, I think, than more the hard point and the CTFs, etc.
Well, you know what I've seen? Actually, I'm going to have to favor Team Breakout on the Search and Destroy, and I'll tell you why. Search and Destroy is a team-based game, but it comes down to those individual gunfights and those individual gun skill, because in the end, really, you're going to be in a 1v1 situation against your opponent. And because of that, I think Breakout could possibly win this by a commanding lead. The reason being is because their KD was a lot better in that hard point. They were outgunning and earning score streaks a lot more efficiently than Team Supremacy. So we'll see what's going to happen here. So we're going to be starting off on Standoff, Search and Destroy. We'll actually, let me be courteous. On the Australian side, do you guys just stay on the offensive team first or defensive team, or do you stay on one team for 2 times, or do you keep staying on the bomb carriers?
Yeah, usually we follow the offensive, the attackers. It's just how we've always sort of done things. But, do whatever you feel comfortable with, and the cameraman will follow you.
The cameraman, I like that. The cameraman will follow you. I like that. So we'll see what's going to happen here. Standoff, Search, and Destroy. By the way, a shout out to the producer, which is Damien, who is also ACL Beware. Make sure to follow him at ACL_Beware, I do believe. Am I saying that correct?
No underscore space, just ACL Beware. I had it wrong earlier.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so yeah, I saw that in the message. I actually laughed a little bit. But follow him at ACL Beware. He's doing some great job, great production quality as I'm looking at it myself. But we're going to be getting started here, guys. Looks like everybody did, in fact, spawn in, so that's really great. Let's get on board with Pulse and see what he can do. He's got the MA. We see him taking an aggressive route over here for the left-hand side. We could see a B-bomb push, and he's actually going to stay back for that flank. Let's get on board with Sharp. He's got the DSR. He does see A-Rox over there with he's got a Riot Shield bio. I love seeing this with Riot Shields. Maybe he's going to pop his head off. Is he going to be able to get a headshot? No, he's not, but he did fire a bullet over there, which is going to lock in his gun type, which is the DSR. So we'll see if he's good at quickscope, and maybe could be the new optic. I don't know, but we'll see what's going to happen. Let's get on board with somebody with some action. It looks like Supremacy Sharp is going to be rushing that broken wall, and it is, in fact, going to be Dismal, who's going to take out Mork there, and that's going to bring it down to a 3v4 situation in favor of Team Breakout. And Sharp is in a cheeky little spot over here on the right-hand side, but he knows he has 2 people taking a DSR shot, though. Not taking any damage, but someone did scare him a bit, but he is going to take out Chappie with a nice headshot. Looking at Breakout, A-Rox, but he's got that Riot Shield. You have to get through that, and that Riot Shield is so overpowered in my opinion. It's so difficult to get through, and actually is really more mentally draining than it is physically. But Ducky is going to take out Pulse there for Team Breakout. It's going to be a 2v3 situation, still in favor of Team Breakout. Sharp has the bomb. He's going to be rotating around. I don't agree with this play. He needed to get the bomb down on B. He should have had some defensive work by Nutty, but he is going to rotate around. He only has 13 seconds remaining. It takes 7.5 seconds, and there it goes. Dismal's going to take out Nutty, and Ducky's going to take out Sharp, and that is going to end the game 0-1 in favor of Team Breakout, just as I predicted. But you know what? I didn't agree with that play, Bio. What he did is he actually went towards the B. I don't know if you're watching the stream, but he actually went towards the B-bomb. He didn't plant it just with 20 seconds remaining, decided to go all the way around and go through that bottom Grandma's position to rotate around to A-bomb, in which he didn't have enough time, and I don't agree with that. But we'll see what's going to happen here. You got to make smarter plays whenever you're playing this game. But Dismal, though, is going to have the bomb. We're going to see Chappie getting a nice shot right off the bat by Sharp. Ducky's going to take out Morg. It's already down to 2 people on Team Supremacy. Now it's up to Pulse. Let's get on board with him. He's currently in a 1v4 situation. Ducky tearing it up on a 3-kill streak. We see Pulse over here at Broken Wall. Bomb has gone down at A with just 40 seconds remaining on that bomb timer. He has to take out 4 people on Breakout. Looking very dim for him. And actually, he's got somebody on the statue able to take him off. That's going to tip out where he's at. He is going to be seen on that B B-bomb, A-bomb position. They're not going to fire yet, taking their time, and there it is, Dismal with a nice little spot taking out Pulse. Now the score's going to be 0-2, and man, I got to tell you, Bio, Breakout right now is really impressing me. Really impressing me.
It's obviously the team that picked them up, the organisation of that Breakout Esports, may have coached them a little bit prior to this, and it's good to see that they're putting, I guess more or less taking you speechlessly in regards to their skill and their tact right now in regards to the game. Like, I wish I was in there. I want to see some more of this action.
I got to tell you, just Breakout is doing an excellent job. Now, Supremacy, this is what I like. They just grew a pair of balls. They're going to be rushing A hard, but Chappie is going to be quick onto what Sharp was doing, and he's going to take him out with the DSR shot. But Pulse, though, being equally aggressive, he's going to take the bomb, pick it up. We're going to see some gunfights. He's actually going to challenge. He's going to pick up one. He's going to pick up, it looks like A-Rock's there. And then it's going to be now up to Dismal. And this is what I like to see. Supremacy needed to show aggression. And because of that, they did. And they were able to take out 3 people within the first 30 seconds up to Breakout. Now it's all up to Dismal. Dismal gets in a gunfight and broken wall. He is going to take out Nutty. He's in a 1v2. And there you go. Pulse backing up his teammate there. As soon as Nutty went down, Pulse was able to come through and take out Diesel. Or excuse me, did I get that wrong? No, Dismal. And there we go at the broken wall position. And that's going to be a big, really a big boost to Supremacy, because now Supremacy has won their first round. It's a lot different to be down 1 round than it is to be down 3 rounds, and especially on the morality or mentality of your team. So we'll see what's going to happen. Let's get on board with A-Rox. He's got that riot shield. This is going to be interesting to watch. I love seeing people with riot shields because, believe it or not, it's actually a great weapon to use. This riot shield definitely does take. I've seen more sniper shots here. I'm sorry, I just switched lanes really quick, but I've seen more DSR quickscopes here and more DSR shots that I have watching FaZe against Optic. This is insane. I got to tell you, but really, they've just been sniping like crazy on this map, but really, kudos to them. But Dismal's going to be having the bomb. A-Rock still with that riot shield, taking some bullets there. And there we go, Ducky with some, and that's what I like to see right there. Ducky was able to take out Mork. Mork was shooting at A-Rox there with the riot shield. He got distracted by that, and because of that, his teammates was able to pick him up. Ducky was last alive for Team Breakout, and he's going to go down, and that is in fact going to be Supremacy winning their 2nd round in a row. Now the score is going to be 2-2. Supremacy seems to really have stepped up their game. They're more aggressive, and they seem to have Breakout's number, and maybe they're going to be able to win their first round here in this best of 11, and I hope they do, so it's a no shutout. I really want to go to the last 11th round here. I don't care how long I'm going to stay up. I want it to be interesting for the viewers and for us as the casters. But let's get on board with Nutty and see what he's got to do. He's got a clan tag up go. He's ready to go. He's got his MSMC. He's taking an aggressive approach through this bottom wood section. Is he going to? He does have somebody actually flanking around that gas station side, and that is going to be Dismal, who's in a cheeky little spot, and I like that spot. I got to tell you, he's watching the alley, and that's going to shut down any position over there for B-Bomb, but it's going to be Sharp with the bomb as well as that MSMC really trying to spam that Butcher's shop, and he's going to go down and plant this bomb. We have 3 strong over at A, 4 Team Breakout. He's going to fake plant that bomb. He needs to plant it. He had plenty of time. He knows it now. Now he feels like, well, really, now you feel like, oh, crap, I could have planted the bomb and had it down and put the pressure. But that's going to leave Pulse to take out Dismal. Pulse tearing it up on a 4-kill streak. He's actually going to take out Ducky now, extend it to a 5-kill streak, 1 kill away from the Hellstorm. On standoff, score streaks could be huge, especially in Search and Destroy, because either which bomb site is going to be open, and you have basically a guaranteed round. There he goes, Pulse going off. He's on a 6-kill streak, gets his Hellstorm, 1 kill away from a lightning strike, and there we go. Supremacy wiping the floor of Team Breakout now, winning 3 straight games in a row, Bio. This is really impressing you, bro.
Yeah, Supremacy obviously with that initial, because of S&D initially being where we came from in regards to our scene here in Australia and New Zealand, the S&D side of our skill level, as I did state during that EU 10K comp, it is above average in regards to our overall skill level compared to our hardpoints and CTS. So never count a team from our region out in regards to S&D. Even if they're down by the 5 rounds, I've seen teams bring it back time and time again.
That's why I love Call of Duty. Comebacks can happen at any point in time, especially when doing these show matches, and anything can happen. And it's going to be, wow, some massive gunfights going on. Dismal's going to take out Sharp. Nutty takes out Ducky, and then it's going to be Mork taking out Dismal. And it's right now a 2v3 in favor of Team Supremacy right now. Supremacy really has Breakout's number right now. A-Rox has the bomb. He's going to be last alive for Team Breakout. He's got to go against 3 people on Supremacy, and Nutty's going to clean it up with a nice 2-piece to finish it off, taking out A-Rox. And that is going to be the 4th straight round Supremacy has won, Bio. This This is impressive stuff, and I'm really excited to see what's going to happen. This is great. I'm really enjoying this. Nutty tearing it up with the two-piece towards the end, and that's going to be 4-2 now for Supremacy. At the beginning, I was really counting them out, but as you said, don't count on any team because crazy things can happen, and it looks like Supremacy could make a run for this and take it from Team Breakout. It's Supremacy's turn to plant the bomb now. Let's get on board with Sharp. He is going to be the bomb carrier, taking an aggressive approach over towards his A-bomb. So it looks like they are going to have an A-bomb push. Sharp, though, needs to be careful. There's been a lot of DSR shots over here, especially over there by that Hay position. Right now, taking it relatively slow on both teams. We got 2 at B and 2 at A. Supremacy Sharp and needs to get through. We got someone on the B-bomb that's actually going to, or excuse me, on boxes back there. That's going to be Morg. He's looking over there, trying to provide some defense. He needs to push up with his team in order to gain some position, and it is going to be Sharp who's going to see somebody over on Tractor. He's putting some bullets in him. Does get a little connection there, but unable to connect really enough to kill him. But that's going to leave for actually, they're not even rotating. I figured Breakout would rotate. He's still 3 strong at B, 1 at A, and that is wow. Sharp goes straight mid, and that leaves A-Rocks to get a beautiful 2-piece. Nutty on a 4-kill streak. He's in bottom wood right now. Let's get on board with Pulse. He's actually could run into somebody right now. He's got that Hellstorm. He's 1 kill away. Actually, no, he's not. He died. Wait, did he die? I wonder if he didn't. I don't think he did, so he could earn a lightning striker here. He's going to use the Hellstorm. This is a questionable play. I don't know why he's using it. He's not going to pick up anybody. I don't feel he should have used that. He should have waited until someone got the bomb planted. Nutty's in a gunfight. He's going to connect, but unable to take him out. Time's running down. 7.5 seconds to plant the bomb. Dismal is going to go down, or excuse me, Pulse is going to go down by Dismal. Some lag going on right now, and that's actually connection interrupted. Very unfortunate, but there were still 3 up. Nutty was last alive. I don't think he had enough time to plant the bomb, and he's going to go down. So I think the Breakout could easily have got that round, so I'm going to give it to him, and I think they should as well. So the score could be 4-3, but actually I lost connection to host, so maybe if I can get an invite in there, hopefully I can get an invite in there. If you could tell me, Damien, did you lose connection as well?
I'm just having a read of the chat there, seeing if they can get Powerhouse to come in and host, due to the fact that obviously some people are still saying, there's lag and we can't get host the games. But I think he even might be saying that he's like finally finished up. So he's finally finished. I'm about 85%, maybe almost 90%. Nice. So I'm getting there extremely slow. It's just been
but you're getting there, though. You're getting there, and that's the main thing right there. I love it, dude. I'm ready to cast with you, bro. I'm ready to get in here and get it going, dude. I'm tired of solo casting. I'm running out of breath.
Yeah, I can tell. I can tell. You get those little bits in there, and it's so painful. I know exactly what you're talking about. So I was going to suggest, if I still wasn't in there by the time S&D was done and we pushed into that CTF on slums, hopefully the guys are aware that they should be coming back to game chat for both.
They do. They did because in Hardpoint they were actually in game chat as well. So we'll be able to do a listen in here and maybe give me a little bit of a break. Yeah, exactly. But you know what? Exactly. But I'm good to go though. I'm really enjoying this. Some great teams. Supremacy really had Breakout's number in that search and destroy and stand up. They were able to make a comeback. They looked like they were going. The score was going to be 4-3. But maybe they're going to be able to make a comeback here and take it. But like you said, don't count on any team. Breakout could, in fact, come back and win every single round on Search and Destroy and then take it from them, really bringing their score up 2-0 in this best of 11 against Team Supremacy. But I want to see it at a 1v1. I want to see a 1-1 and see what's going to happen. Hopefully, Powerhouse can host. Guys, please keep tweeting out that stream. Let's get some more people in here to support some great casting as well as some great ACL work and these great amateur teams. These are amateur teams. They're playing like experienced team, and I'm really enjoying watching them, Bio, because I got to tell you, really, these amateur teams surprise me. You go in there, amateur really is an understatement.
Yeah.
Or really over. I don't know what you can say, but you can put them as amateur. Sure, they didn't win a tournament, but I got to tell you, these guys, I think, could go to LAN events and really tear it up. Their strategies are great, and they really know how to play the game.
Yeah, it's all about that dedication side of things. Too many times, I don't know, obviously, I obviously don't follow the American and European scene as close as what I should. However, we do see teams here in our region that after like an online round or after a LAN event, if they don't perform as well as they think they should, sort of thing, they're like, well, that didn't work. Let's try someone else in the team, and, try again. Right. But they've just got to stick at it, and that's where you see where the veteran teams are really at. Like our team of like Immunity and the team of like Mind Freak, and obviously these players, pretty much, I guess if you looked at it, in the top 10 to 16 players in our region, those players have actually all like teams, been on each other's team at some point in time, more or less, over the years of Call of Duty, and they're all still the top players in top teams now. While their lineups may not still be the same, they've obviously been together that long enough time in the original to begin with to really, get the good ideas of what needs to be done, how to fix the momentum of the team and keep going with it. As I get to about 96, 97% completed.
No way, you're that close?
Really? Yeah, it's serious. I can see the end finish line. I'm almost there, so I'm really hoping.
And then you're gonna go try to connect the Call of Duty servers, and you can't.
Oh, don't say that. Do not jinx me.
That'd be so bad.
Oh, it would.
That'd be terrible. But no, you know what? I just want to touch up on that. Actually, guys, if you're an amateur team or you're an amateur player, you're on an amateur team out there in the stream, make sure you stay with your team. It may be difficult at times, especially if you're losing, but stick with it because you know what? It's all about. I'm actually getting an invite from Nutty. It's all about sticking with your team. These top professional teams are top professional and they're great teams because they've stuck with it and they stuck as a team. And because of that, they understand each other's role and there's no question as to what they're doing. That's what you guys need to do. Just stay as a team, really grind it out, and do what you need to do. It looks like I am in fact in the lobby with Supremacy and Breakout. Hopefully they'll be starting up soon. Hopefully Biohazard will be able to get in here, and you are appearing online, so I'll go ahead and send you an invite so you can have that.
Finally.
And, is it done?
I'm finally updated, so I'm just getting back into the game now, and
nice.
I cleared my cache earlier just thinking, maybe that'll fix it and help me, so I've got to just reset all my settings more or less, and once I've done that, then I should be in there. So just give me a moment. But I will accept that invite once I am done here. So hopefully they don't close the lobby off on me. But I'm just going to set that to tactical.
No, you're good. They got where you can add 2 more people.
Excellent. So I'm just going to turn down these sound effects volumes now because I hate having them turned right up. And the game is very laggy for me. Hopefully, okay, that's good.
The game's laggy for you, of course.
I usually don't have like the voice volumes on or anything like that, and the music's turned all the way off, and it's in like, I can still hear this stuff, and it's going to be very annoying. Gotcha. Okay, so hopefully, that update was so ridiculous. I don't know what was going on there. I really,
dude, honestly, and that update is so worthless. I don't know if you guys in the chat know. I can't post links because you can't post links in the ACL chat, but I would post a link to it. Just Google it. Black Ops 2. Well, I tried to Google it. I couldn't find it until Acid sent it to me. I couldn't, dude. I checked
5 seconds.
I checked everywhere, dude. I couldn't find it. I tried Call of Duty Black Ops 2 update, Call of Duty update, and I just got the most random stuff as soon as I entered that. I don't know, but anyways, that update was so weird. Actually, I think it was more for zombies than it was for multiplayer. There wasn't any gun patches. There wasn't any really anything done to like nerf anything, so there's no worries there. But I think it was just an update because they are about to release the Black Ops 2, and there we go. It's actually ACL Pro, thank you for posting that. But Bioacid, you're in here, bro. I've been talking my head off. Why don't you go ahead and start this off?
Okay, so we are starting back into the standoff side of things. Search and destroy, and it is 4-2 right now. Now I'm pretty sure it's Supremacy picking up those 4 rounds in a row. Obviously, I was like, I'm trying to watch the stream, I'm trying to read the chat, I'm trying to listen to what you were saying at the same time and do all this. But so I do believe that we are obviously going to be on board with the man.
Objective.
And I've got all my settings have been reset, so just give me a moment, please, here, ladies and gentlemen, as I have to turn everything back on. The player name, the hubs, the perk. Every single part of my hub has disappeared right now, so just...
Well, that's fine. Well, look, Nutty just went down. Sharp picks up the bomb. He's going towards the A-bomb. He gets taken out by Chappie. This A-bomb push has not been really working for Supremacy, so they need to try to switch it up here. The score could be 4-3 or 4-2. It depends on what they're going to do, but they're not going to start it over. The score's not 0-0, guys, if you're just joining us. But Pulse is already last live. He's going to take out Ducky in the back alley. He's currently in 1v3, still in favor of Team Breakout, but I think Pulse could do this. He has plenty of time left. He has 50 seconds, but the problem is the bomb is down at A. And are you ready to cast, Bio?
I can't. Just give me one more moment. I've got to fix my...
Pulse is going to be rotating around, and he actually just goes down by Chappie, and that's going to bring the score. I believe now who won that Breakout won it. So the score could either be 4-4 or 4-3, depending on what they're going to do. 4-3. Okay, so we'll say 4-3. Breakout was going to win that last round.
Wow, it's debatable. It's debatable.
No. Well, listen, because there was 11 seconds left. There was still 3 up. It was a 3v1 in Breakout's favor. 11 seconds left. They were at B-bomb. The guy only had an option to plant B-bomb.
Destroy the objectives.
And there was one over at A, so he couldn't have slayed all of them. I don't know, but...
You're probably right. You probably are right that they would have won that round. But obviously, because they didn't actually win it, they're like, well, we can't say,
I would have gave it to him. I really would have.
So we are here with Breakout right now. I'm going to jump on with Chappie from the attacking team. And as you said, it is 4-3 at the moment. So the team of Supremacy, as he is picked up, will have to jump on board with someone else. The man of Arox does have bomb. However, he's located back in his sport watching the flank. Now, I saw some European teams doing this, and I didn't agree with it personally. However, it seemed to work, so I'm not going to question it at the same time. The bomb carrier sometimes sits back, watches his flank, and I guess it does allow them to rotate to a different bomb site easier. But at the same time, you know, if that person dies and your teammates are up at a bomb site, for example, here on this map, they've got to then come back, grabbing that bomb, and causing a bit of untold, you know, extra walking distance that shouldn't have been there in the first place.
Well, you know, A-Rux was correct with staying for the flank. I agree with that play. That's personally what I like to do, but him having the bomb was totally incorrect. He should not have done that. He should have let his players advance over to whichever bomb while he still watches flank, and then he can rotate around and try to get a flank position. With just 20 seconds remaining, now he's in an awkward position. He knows he has to plant the bomb, and really the time's running down against him, so Breakout's probably going to lose this round 2. Supremacy is going to be shooting there. 15 seconds remaining. He does not have a chance to plant the bomb. They know where he's at. Right now, he's just going to try to out-slam, and he's not going to have that ability. So the round is, in fact, going to Supremacy, and I believe that score is going to be 5-4 now in favor of Team Supremacy, so they only have to win one more round, and whenever they do, then they could, in fact, win their first round in this best of 11. But the score, as you see, I think 5-4. I think it's 5-4, so we'll see what's going to happen. But Supremacy, though, really stepped up their game and really impressed me in the Search and Destroy. They did not perform well in the hard point, but Search and Destroy seems to be their game type.
Defend the objective.
I had a quick look at that scoreboard. Obviously, we're going to have 2-1 with the amount of pulse at the moment. Now, obviously, these scores are not the total KD that they had in this because we just did a restart. But we're going to jump ball with pulse anyway from the Supremacy team. Here's rolling with that AN94, of course, and using that B23R probably as his secondary. One person around fuel station here. His teammate of more. That is stuff. 50 will take him down, though. Really having his back is an understatement, just taking out that sniper shot. But a minute 5 remaining here in the round of this standoff. It's round 3 at the moment, but you know, total rounds probably about round 8, I think. Round 9, perhaps, as Ducky will pick up another kill there on Nutty as he'll push up now. Now, I didn't notice before, you know, last round, one of the players from Breakout actually using the SWAT. And usually you don't see teams here in Australia using the SWAT. It's a bit of an underrated gun, I guess you could say. You know, I might personally like it, but at the same time, it's
not over yet.
You don't see, really, I don't see many competitive players, whether it be EU or, you know, because I've casted EU, American, and now Australian. I don't see anybody really using that SWAT because they prefer the M8, and the M8 has a better, faster rate fire, you know, gunfire with the 4-round burst, and you can really spam it to the point where literally it's like an automatic gun just shooting out there. You know, you see these top professionals doing that. And actually, a couple of people here have done it as well. But the SWAT, I've heard, has a better kill rate with the one burst, and that's why a lot of people prefer the SWAT. But it's a lot slower, and that's why I don't like it. It's a lot slower.
Indeed. And it just to me, for some reason, while the gun actually doesn't maybe look that bulky, to me it just looks that bulky. It looks a bit bigger than the M801 itself, you know. So we're back here with the A-Rocks fans from the Breakout team, and it is the next round in. Of course, the team of Breakout picking up that last round just before, making it now a total score of 5-4. I believe the total score is right now. So Supremacy only still needing that one more round here right now. But at the same time, Breakout aren't down and out. Chappie will pick up the man of Mork there, shutting him down at that A bomb site wide on the right-hand side there. They know no one's out past Tractor, and they did put some shots out there. They didn't get any tags. He's going to pop up high now, but out to the left. Shots are coming in.
Nice.
Give him that nice little clean push right now to really start a plan happening. He's got to watch that. There's perhaps maybe a late nade. Trophy systems are there, but his teammates have pushed up. The man of Nutty is the last man left right now for the team of Supremacy here. And he's in a bit of a gunfight with the man. One of the opposite team members, of course, would have been the man of Ducky, who was outside Kebab. And now Nutty's in a bit of a pickle, I guess you could say. 3-1 remaining here in the round. And he does have, you know, there's plenty of time there, but at the same time, it's not an easy task to clutch around, plus a bomb defuse. You know, you got the pressure's there.
If he does this, I'm quitting casting, and there you go. He is going to take out Nutty, and I believe that's going to bring the score 5-4 or 5-5. We'll see. Whenever they end the game, they end the game. Whoever it takes to win, takes to win. We'll see what's going to happen. But Breakout, though, now really stepping up their game against Supremacy, and it's really unfortunate that they had to end the game because I really felt it really ended a lot of what Supremacy had going for them. Of course, it was in fact who on team. It was Pulse. Pulse was actually close to his line of check. He did get taken out, though, so it's okay. And he did use his Hellstorm, so nothing really was lost. Nothing was gained by losing that. But I think Supremacy did, in fact, lose a lot of their momentum. And because of that, it's really unfortunate, but they up their game. They still are one round away from winning this, and they need to really just take it from them. But you know what? I'm looking at the overhead map, and I got Dismal from Breakout rotating around. I'm not going to hop on board with him. Not just yet. I want to see whatever he's going to do. He's just pausing right there, watching that gas station side. But of course, he's not going to run into anybody from Supremacy. But it looks like Sharp could, in fact, make a B-bomb push here. Now, what I find he's rocking Overkill. I thought he just had a DSR and a B23R, and he was carrying the bomb, but he's not. I don't agree with this rotation around. He should not not have done that. He had plenty of time to plant B. We see 3 heavy over for Team Breakout at the A bomb. He should have planted that bomb right away. I don't know how you feel about that.
Oh, I think that the faster the pushes to the bomb sites and the quicker you get that bomb down, it really then you dictate the pace of that round. And if they don't decide to really hit that bomb site hard and fast, they've got to try and at least get at least 2 players down, so the 3 player down before they look to start get a bomb plan happening. And you'll see there 2 breakout players picking up a kill each.
Oh my god! A-Rox has kill streaks. A-Rox has kill streaks. It's over for this round.
Provided that he gets a connection here, you would assume so.
He's got to get a double kill here.
There it is. Breakout have got that, and that'll be the S&D win for them as well. So that's going to make it 2-0 in the series now.
Wow. Yeah, that really Supremacy had him. But A-Rox just went completely off. I mean, look at the overall scoreboard. I mean, this guy went 6-0 in the second round. He was not performing that well in the first trance, and I don't know if they switched host or what happened, but that's insane.
As you'll see with this replay, a nice little 2-piece you'll get here. I was a little bit worried. Like you saw there, you only see the one person on the hub as he was bringing that down, and I think he was a little bit worried at the same time. He's like, oh, perhaps I should cluster that instead of just using it as the Predator style, and just got that easy kill as well. But it should be in game, I would believe anyway. We're on 2 rounds to start with anyway, so they'll end the game there. Powerhouse is still around. He's probably gone AFK. It's doing a drink for a moment, but they'll end the game nonetheless. But 2-0 in the series here to Breakout right now. And it's first best out of 11. The first 2-6 will get the victory here tonight. CTF slums up next. And again, massive shout out to Reflections. He was doing this solo for more or less, both that hardpoint and S&D by himself. So a massive shout out and a massive thank you for him for joining us here tonight. He expressed some interest after that EU 10K comp. And I've expressed the same to him. I've offered to help out in his region if he ever needs it. I'm always... usually the Friday night or the Saturday night for me is more preferred due to the fact that I do like a bit of sleep.
I don't we all like our sleep? I really do appreciate you letting me on here and give me the chance to be on here. Actually, it was a lot quicker than I thought it was going to be. I wasn't expecting to get a matchup or be casting for the Australian side this quick, and so it's really nice to be here. But I just love casting. Anywhere I can cast it, I just love it, and I don't make any money off it. I do all this for really just because it's a hobby. It's a passion of mine, and this is such a big passion, just as it is for you. Us casters, it's really unique, and we're a small but growing group. And I really encourage anybody out there in the chat, if you guys want to try casting, you don't have to have the voice or whatever. Just let your personality shine. Try your best to be a caster, and it's really a great opportunity. I prefer casting rather than playing, to be quite honest with you, but it's just really rewarding. What I'm getting at is just really thank you so much for having me on here, and I look forward to being on in the future shows, and maybe in the future, maybe if I become a millionaire, heading out to Australia to do a LAN event with you.
Honestly, it is our pleasure, mate. It really is. You're doing a fantastic job. I was actually about to say fantabulous job. But you're doing, it's that good. I'm just getting jumbled for word. As a caster, it doesn't really happen that much for me or that often for me. So thank you again for joining us here tonight. And obviously we will more than happy to get you back for some more in the future. I think that, though, the viewers would appreciate a bit of a listening coming into this CTF on slums. So I'm thinking that we should have at least a 5-minute half for a listening. So what we'll do is we'll have 2.5 minutes with one team, then we'll go 2.5 minutes with the other team for a full half. Then we'll come back into that second half and regain and regroup back then. So enjoy it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm thinking Supremacy first, ACL beware. Yeah. So we'll go Supremacy first.
Yeah, we'll see what Supremacy's communication is like. They really performed well in the search and destroy, but lost it after the connection interrupted. So we'll see how their communication is going to be here. So Damien, cue up that listening for Supremacy. Let's get it going.
We'll get memo, yeah?
Secure the objectives.
Blue.
Yeah, memos, front memos.
There's one right side.
He's done!
Right, yep, 2 down.
Right.
Oh, it's 2 memos. And they're all pushing memos. Everyone rotate the fuck out of that.
One blue.
On me!
Yeah, they're sitting on statue. One's pushing to yellow, one's pushing memos.
Pushing memos.
Blue.
Yeah, sitting on statue.
Oh, wow, there's 2 in mid. Blue. Enemy tagged in blue. Fuck Chappy Yates. He's gone to our flag. He's aiming.
Hostiles have taken our flag.
Yeah, 2 right side.
Hostile flag carrier is down.
Blue.
Our flag is back at base.
It's single blue. Come on.
Yellow, come down yellow stairs.
Blue.
Down and clear.
Hey, Rox is just camping in mid. Yeah, he's hit marker 2-3 mid, 2 mid.
Oh, heavy tagging mid. Oi, more
blue.
Abby and LAR.
Yep. I got no subbies.
Blue stairs.
Hit marker on blue.
I'm mid.
That's you.
Tagging blue.
I can't even get out.
Yellow. 3 yellow.
Hostiles have taken our flag.
Up top. He's already up.
Bang mid. Blue.
They dropped our flag.
Heavy tag. Grab. Come on, go for a pull,
Our flag is secure.
Go, run.
Flag.
It's one blue.
Hostile lightning strike inbound.
Yellow wake.
We dropped our flag.
Oh, so fucking.
That's team down.
I wasn't.
Watch your left side now, Arrow, watch your left. Yeah,
I'm watching left. Someone watch my meat.
Yep. That's two.
His back flag.
Enemy flag acquired.
Oh no, he got me.
We dropped their flag.
Pull it, Dismal.
Get his mid.
Enemy flag acquired.
I'm watching his mid.
You gotta watch his mid, man. Because they're going to kill
Oh, I just
Our
failed
flag
that.
carrier is down.
Strafe jump so bad, man.
We have the
shot.
enemy flag.
Oh, shit.
One shot.
Our flag carrier is down.
He got me.
Stay alive, don't rush.
Hostile flag
Grave, I've got
returned.
you, Grave.
I think there was one on left, Ducky. Just keep watching.
Wait, someone rotate all the way back to. Hey, one's Grave, I'm nading it.
Oh, he got me.
He's EMP'd on Grave.
I'm gonna try SMG because radar's not doing me too well. Nice.
No worries, just keep him.
Two dead. One blue.
Oh, he's in blue. He's really hurt. One shot. Yeah, one shot. Double push on blue. Someone watch mid. Charles, watch left. Okay. Keep paying it. We're getting a hit. We've got control again.
Cafe.
Yeah, I'm not going to challenge them. Run at me.
He's got a shotgun in blue.
Is he pushing in? Pushing in?
Last guy's cop car. One more cop car. Watch out, he's got a shotgun there, Diz. Kill him.
He's blue. He went right side of the corner. He didn't push in. Watch your left, Arox.
He's in the garbage and mid.
Flashing left side.
He's trying to get streaks. He's trying to get streaks.
I'm landing right side.
Mid.
No, I didn't get him. Oh, mid. One shot pulse. I don't know where he went though.
Oh, there was
Everyone rotate.
Everyone rotate off spawn.
They're gonna try and get a one pull off the start.
Flash them front max.
Mission clock about to expire.
Someone watch Ali.
Contact on me.
Yeah, he's back early.
I got this one shot. Got him. 3 down.
Our flag has been taken.
3 down.
Hostile flag carrier is down. Our flag has been returned.
Heavy spawning back flag.
Pull them straight.
Oh, they're blue.
Fucking one shot. I'm playing so bad, man.
It's a draw. Stand down.
Hope you all enjoyed that listening. Coming into the second half here on CTF Slums. No points on the board though, so it's still anyone's map. And game time, obviously the team of Breakout up 2 in the series here, and it's best of 11 first to 6. We'll get the victory here tonight.
Halftime.
But obviously Supremacy do not want to go out down without a fight, so they'll be looking to break the cap and put some points on the board here to really, push Breakout to the edge. As we'll start off with Supremacy in the second half. I'm going to jump on board with the man of Sharp from the Supremacy team. He's out front. He's rolling with that combat knight. AN94, I believe, is his primary. No, it's not. It's the MSMC. And he's been hit quickly by an EMP inside of mid right now. But it's all about mid control, in my opinion, for the CTF on Slums. Once you can try and lock down those spawns a little bit, Reflection, you can sort of dictate the pace of it.
Oh, most definitely. You know, you want to get that spawn, or excuse me, that mid control on this map at first. You want to keep pushing up and then slowly make your way up towards that cop car spawn trap position. Because once you do that, then you can really have a monopoly on the flag captures. You know, Pulse just did a great job rotating around Dismal and picking up that kill there. You know, the only person who has kill streaks right now is Arox. He's actually doing a great job. He's 17-4, seems to be that primary cutoff position guy. He's currently in blue, trying to control it. You know what surprises me though? Breakout is such a commanding team whenever it comes to slaying. You know, only Arox has been doing such a great job at that, but that's because he's been the main AR player. Pulse picks up a nice two-piece there, you know, breaking away from that. But anyways, you know what I want to point out is Breakout was just on the good side, and they were not able to successfully get a cap, which shows the power that Supremacy has whenever it comes to defensive work, and that is essential, especially on that bad side. How do you feel about that?
Oh, you know, it all depends, in my opinion, you know, my past experience in regards to, you know, what team prefers. And some people, obviously there are teams that will always say, you know, this map definitely has a bad side, and we always prefer, you know, being on this side. But I've seen teams work magic from either side of it. It all depends on the team setup and just how their dynamic works in regards to how they want to control that setup on that map. But right now, currently both flags are at bases, you know, and they're sort of pushing either side of the map. Obviously, you've got Breakout there trying to push up the left-hand side past Blue, and then you've got Supremacy coming down their left-hand side past Memorial, and they're more or less just trading off kills here in the middle, so no one's making a massive push and a play at this time. But that said, you know, it doesn't take long for a team to really get, you know, a nice little 2 down, especially because the CTF, there's a respawn time. You can't forget that. That's, of course, going to, you know, help them out if they want to really push up and try and look at getting a flagrant happening. But at the moment, it would seem the Supremacy have Breakout pinned down here near Blue.
Yeah, you know, they have him pinned down. This is great. I see Pulse working his way in. He does pick up a kill there, and that's going to be 3 down, 4 down for Team Breakout. So I'm assuming Nutty's going to make his way down, or Mork. And Mork was just on that spawn trap and leaves it, and that's going to leave him to spawn right behind him. I don't know why he did that. He had perfect position. That's going to leave Nutty to try to pick up the flag, but get taken out by Dismal. That was not, I don't know if you caught that, Bio, but that was not a smart play at all. Mork had that spawn trap. That's what I was talking about, that you really want to earn, and he just let it go.
He did indeed. You know, he could have just stayed there and picked up those kills down past that cop car and really, you know, let his teammate of Nutty, who was actually on the flag, more or less grabbing and trying to get out of there, heading out back past Blue. But, you know, that's going to cost them, and hopefully they can still bring it back here. But it would seem as if we have a look at that overhead mini-map, you know, the team of Breakout are looking to really get map control back here in this middle area. And all they got to do is try and push up, I guess, you know, up past that right-hand side, near towards the mechanic, which you'll see they're sort of doing right now, and in Grave. So it's a nice little play here. If they can hold Supremacy down that left-hand side, the dump and the area of Laundromat, they'll be able to get a nice little run here happening. But it would seem that they just got shut down, and now the team of Supremacy entering back here to try and push out a little bit.
You know, I like Supremacy's rotation there. They rotated back around. They knew Breakout was pushing in strong for their flag, and they were successfully able to come through. And Nutty had some great AR shots over there in the junk hardpoint position if we were playing hardpoint, and really did a great job with limiting their ability to get the flag. Ducky's in blue right now on a 4-kill streak, trying to work his way up towards kill streaks. Arox is the only person. So basically, Breakout has the monopoly on score streak. He has a Hailstorm. Really not going to come in big. I would like to see a lightning strike out there somewhere. But we do, in fact, see 3 down. Supremacy is going to be pushing up once again. And I see a strong push over here, but Nutty's going to get taken out. Pulse trying to make his way through Graves, and it's up to Mork right now, who's currently over here in the skip section, but he's going to have to deal with somebody coming up that stairs, and that's going to be Ducky. And Arox is going to get killed with an EMP, and that got to piss him off, dude. I got to tell you.
Oh, it annoys anyone, really. You know, it's the last thing you want to get killed by, but at the same time, it does happen. And right now, the team of Breakout is trying to hold the Supremacy push off once again. They've chosen to come to that blue side, and they got shut down this time, though. So they're just going to be pushed back all the way back towards their original spawn, up behind the fountain into mechanics there. So now, Breakout team trying to do something here with this 33 seconds remaining. So, of course, we will see some overtime if your team get a cap in there. But, you know, at the same time, I think this CTF is sort of even up. However, Arox does have a Hellstorm there, so it'd be interesting to see if he decides just to hold off and, you know, more or less use that in the OT. And a question I guess I have to raise is, do kill streaks, I never really had a look at it, if score streaks carry into an overtime?
They do.
They do, okay, so there you are. Yeah. So I never really, you know, looked at it in that regards. I've seen overtimes happen plenty of time, but I never really thought about thinking, will your score streak still continue on, or because it's, you know, an official, like, you know, reset of the match sort of thing, like,
stand down.
Would they cancel
you know,
out?
that's interesting, and I've never, that would be an interesting point to really make out there, because you would have to make your score streaks, you know, really work, and you'd have to manage your score streaks in order to try and get that cap so you don't force yourself into an overtime. But whenever it does come into an overtime, it's just like 0-0, started the game. But it's a very interesting strategy, actually, and we should bring up that to Activision to see what they say about that. It's actually really cool. But you know what? Teams have been really even right now. And I haven't seen any team really that successful. And I think it comes down to really just aggression. It seems like these teams are kind of shy whenever it comes to interacting with each other. You know, one team will be aggressive 1 minute, and then the next time, you know, the next minute, another team is going to be aggressive, and the other team is going to be passive and come back there. And because of that, it's really unfortunate. Breakout, excuse me, calling me a liar, is going to take the flag, but gets taken out by Sharp with the B23R. And Sharp on a 6-kill streak, he has a Hellstorm and Lightning Strike. And by damn it, he's about to earn a Stealth Chopper. And if he does, that's GG.
Yeah, it will be indeed. You know, if he can really get towards that Stealth Chopper, he will be happy. And I think the guys will be pretty keen to try and at least look for a flag cap here and then just hold the guys off in the second half. At the same time, you'll see Sharp's game style has changed now. He's not being more as aggressive as he was. He knows that Stealth Chopper is a game changer. Especially being down 2-0 in the series, they're like, well, I can just be a little more conservative. I can sit back here for a minute or two, try and get that chopper because I am so damn close. And if he does do that, I really think that these Supremacy guys can finally pick up a game top win.
Oh, this is going to be great. He's one assist. He's literally a sneeze away from a Stealth Chopper. If he earns that, that is seriously game over. There's 2 people pushing mid from Team Breakout. He's on a 9-kill streak. This is clutch time right now, and if he dies, hopefully he doesn't choke it, but if he dies, it's going to annoy the crap out of him. There he goes. Smart play. He's going to use a Lightning Strike. He's going to pick up some kills and maybe earn it. There he goes. He earns a Stealth Chopper with a nice 2-piece. That was a smart play, Bio. I don't know if I'm sure you do, but right there, he's in a position. He has score streaks. Instead of saving them, he's going to use them because he was so close to that Stealth Chopper. Does use it, picks up a double kill, and able to earn that Stealth Chopper without getting a kill. And if you saw, he actually died shortly after that. And if it wasn't for that smart play using a Lightning Strike, he would not have his Stealth Chopper right now.
Yeah, no, I agree with the play he made. I also agree it being the Lightning Strike he used. Obviously, you know, the Hellstorm is a good option in regards to being used to stop a flag run because you can hit it with such precision, you know. You can really pin down a player with that Hellstorm. The Lightning Strike, you know, people can sort of avoid the Lightning Strike. They can sort of like hide in an area and, you know, just duck back inside to say inside of Blue or inside of Laundromat or inside of Mech. And that'll provide cover for them. But with that Hellstorm, they can sort of, you know, I've seen players, and it's very hard to do, but I've seen players really swing a Hellstorm back just to get on the inside edge of a doorway and get the kill still, even if players is inside that room. So you'll see right now, the flags are at base. 2.5 minutes remaining here in this first part of overtime. He does still have that Stealth Chopper there, so still to be used. However, A-Rox from the team of Breakout is on a 3-kill streak. He's not honestly that close to his Hellstorm Lightning Strike. He does have a Sentry Gun as his third one there as well. But he's playing against conservatives as well, as you'll see. He's pushed out, trying to get out past Memorial. He gets picked up by one of the players of the team of Supremacy, and they are starting to make a push right now. As Mork is on a 4-kill streak as well, he's going to sit back and more defense side of things for his team. And I think I just heard the chopper come in. I thought I heard someone calling the chopper the AI voiceover, but
It would have been so bad. He needs to save it for next round because right now it's really getting down. And I got it. This is my normal philosophy. A lot of people disagree and some people agree with me. But I think really whenever it comes, by the way, Mork just earned all of his score streaks. So I just want to point out something that's extremely pivotal. It's going to be Sharp who has all of his score streaks, as well as Mork who has all of his score streaks. And I believe someone else also has a Stealth Chopper. Who's that? And I think that's Nutty who's going to have a Stealth Chopper. So Mork has all of his score streaks. Sharp, excuse me, has a Stealth Chopper. And I think Pulse has something as well. No, he does not, but the flag was taken, and it is, in fact, going to go down. But, you know, as I was saying, you know, with the time only being 1 minute and 12 seconds remaining, I don't think it's beneficial to capture the flag now, because as soon as you do, you're going to be switching sides. That side could be unfavorable for you, and because of that, it could lead the other team to have ample amount of time to come in there and get a flag out.
Yeah, you know, unless the team of Breakout works some absolutely, you know, Hogwarts magic next half, I really can't see them getting away with this. You know, as you said, Mork's still at those full streaks. He's just going to set that Sentry Gun up next half. They're just going to go all out. They're going to have the Lightning Strike. They're going to have the Hellstorm and the Stealth Chopper. The Stealth Chopper obviously would be... I would place that, in my opinion, I would place definitely the Stealth Chopper down towards, you know, that left-hand side near Cop Car and help out with that spawn trap in that regards. Use Mork's Sentry, you know, his Hellstorm and Lightning Strike to get them to respawn down there, and that way, you know, they'll do the rest for you, allowing you to really get in there and get that flag run happening. 25 seconds remaining here in this half. Both flags are at base right now, and if we have a quick look at the overhead map, I really don't think a setup is going to happen here in regards to a flag run. They're still trying, But at the same time, it's not going to be enough.
Flag returned.
No, it's not. It's not.
We'll head to the second half for a nice little 0-0 tie. So I believe, unless something very out of the ordinary happens, Supremacy will pick up this CTF in the next half. They'll get the cap in, they'll get the half, and we'll head into the next one.
Stand down.
You know, I thought they were going to win that Search and Destroy, and they didn't. Breakout was able to come through and persevere and win that round on Search and Destroy on standoff. So it could be possible, but you know what? It's going to take a lot for Team Breakout. Really, it's going to take a prayer right now, and God's going to have to come down and swoop down and take their controller, I guess, and really try to win this because there's a stealth chopper plus someone else has on Team Supremacy has. That's going to be Mork, who has all of his score streaks as well as that sentry gun, which I assume he's going to place that down. By the way, the Sexy Caster is Bioacid Reflection. I like this guy. Subwolf goes, who's that Sexy Caster? It's me and you, bro. But anyways, I like this stuff. Yeah, he's in fact going to place on that sentry gun. Mork doing a great job with that. Stealth chopper still not coming in. I'm assuming Sharp is going to wait, and that's a smart plan on his part. He doesn't. Well, actually, he's trying to call it in, and which I don't agree with. I think he should wait until they get more of a position, place it down whenever they get the flag out, and he is in fact going to call it out. But I'm assuming Breakout's going to pull out the default classes, and then what's up, Esports Nation? He's going to pull out the default classes, and whenever he does that, they're going to be able to destroy relatively easily. But Sharp, though, is able to pick up a nice two-piece there, and lightning strikes will be coming in, so they're using all of their score streaks now, really to try to take him out. That's going to be 2 down for Team Breakout. Supremacy is going to be making a strong push here, and actually ducking and Chico in the corner there, but he's going to take him out, and it's going to be Pulse now taking the flag, but he goes down again. We've seen this so much, Bio, but Mork is finally going to be able to break the monotony, it looks like, and take the flag. He's still got a Hellstorm. Stealth Chopper's down, and there was 3 down for Team Breakout, and I think right now Supremacy sitting pretty now, and I think they're going to get this.
They are indeed. The man of Sharp does have a Hellstorm. He's an assist away from the Lightning Strike, as we all know. That combo usually do roll together, and out it comes. He doesn't need to call it in at all. He just attempted to right at the end there. He didn't need to, though. He had that spawn trap happening right behind the Cold Car. Exactly, you'll see it right here. This is how it's done. Breakout should have learnt this, I believe. That's what happened in that first half of Madness. Sorry, it was actually more from the team of Supremacy during one of those halves. You know, he had that spawn trap, and he could have really done some lot of damage with it. He really didn't at that time. It's good they learned from their mistakes, and they decided to stay behind Cop Car, hold that spawn trap down, and a nice little great half there for the team. So Supremacy finally putting some points on the board in the overall series score, and it's going to be 2-1. So now we're going to head in to the next game type and map, and that's going to be Hardpoint on Standoff. And you know, it's a great game type and a great map, and I really sort of thinking that after that first one on Raid, obviously I wasn't in the game myself because of the fact that that update was there and I couldn't actually join. But I'm sort of thinking that the Hardpoints can still go either way. You know, for the most part of that Hardpoint, from what I could hear you calling, it wasn't. You know, there was still a little bit of a chance for these guys to come back, and hopefully Supremacy can do it now coming into this one here on Standoff.
Well, you know, they got their first win. Now the score is, for this best of 11, it's going to be 2-1, and now they have some momentum to try to pick it up. You know, Standoff Hardpoint is all about those close-range gun battles. All the hardpoints are inside, other than the, I don't know, what do you call it? Courtyard was the call-out, but you guys have different call-outs, it seems. Varying degrees, but they're all basically the same. But Courtyard is the only open hardpoint. Because of that, score streaks could be variable there, but score streaks are used on this map for transitions over to other hardpoints, and that's when they're useful. But we did just see Supremacy was able to mop the floor with Breakout whenever it came to score streaks. The only person was Arox, who was able to earn a Hellstorm in the last capture flag that we saw, and he was the only one who was able to earn anything on Team Breakout. Supremacy really controlled it. We saw Sharp earning the Stealth Chopper and Mork earning all of his score streaks with the Sentry Gun being his last one, and that was really impressive. So Supremacy seems to really have stepped up their game, and Powerhouse's host, thank you for coming in here, and that really means a lot. I mean, really, because it's been awesome, and this is some great stuff. But anyways, Bio, I'm really enjoying these two teams, and I think Supremacy now has got their legs underneath them, and I think they're going to be able to run away with this and do a great job against Team Breakout.
Yeah, just in that last game type of map, CTF on Slums, obviously, I'll just take you through the KD ratios there. Sharp, 44 and 26, Mork, 29 27, sorry. Going to have Paul going into the game, so give me time to walk through this little scores I've got here. Pulse on 27 and 41, 25 and 31 there for Nutty. Then for Breakout, you know, you got Dismal on 31 and 33, 37 and 19 for Arox. Ducky's going to be on 30 and 32. Then Chappie, 27 and 41 there. So, you know, you can sort of see it in regards to that, where it came in towards the end and how the team of Supremacy, you know, took it and went a little bit above and beyond there. The returns wise, you know, for the total of Supremacy, they had a total there of 11 returns. So that means obviously that Breakout's trying to get that flag 11 times compared to the amount that the team of Breakout had 8 returns. So Breakout only getting touched on that 8 times, 1 cap out of that 8 times. Obviously, so, you know, they weren't in that area or position for flag running as much, but at the same time, they obviously did more with that, taking out that overtime there. Those kill streaks really helping out. So, again, a shout out to Reflections. Obviously, he's joining me here tonight here for this ACL Pro Showcase matchup, and it is 2 amateur teams playing out right now. Supremacy versus Breakout. Breakout Oz, which is part of, obviously, the Breakout esports team in the organization there from the Europe side of things. So, a massive shout out to their organization. I believe, you know, there's a couple other orgs keeping an eye out in our region as well. So, obviously, to all teams out there, you know, you can get picked up, but you just got to make sure that you straight, act right, and, you know, fly straight sort of thing.
It takes a lot of time. You know, you just keep with it, guys, and you'll be able to get far. Especially if this is what you want to do. It is definitely possible, and there's a lot of young up and coming stars. And I hope I said that correctly. I hope I was touching on what you were saying. I don't know. But anyways, let's get on board with what's going on here. We see a amazing contention, as we usually do for this middle courtyard hardpoint here. Chappie is in fact going to lock it down, but again, it's going to be taken over by Nutty. He's going to come in there. He's got a 2-kill streak. He just picked up another one, extending it to a 3-kill streak. He did get the 200 points for the hardpoint, but he's going to get taken out by A-Rux, who's going to be trying to lock down those spawns on the statue position. Now, this middle hardpoint, with all hardpoints, I feel, is the first hardpoint. It's all about really not. Mork just got a massive 3-piece. Look at this guy going completely up. He's currently on a 4-kill streak. He just gets taken out by a Simtex that comes in. He wasn't able to earn anything. Was a sneeze away, but he doesn't really earn anything. But anyways, back on point, you know, 10 seconds remaining until next hardpoint. The first hardpoint in any hardpoint map, guys, is all about getting the rotation down and being able to lock down the spawn position, which I feel it was in fact Team Breakout who was supreme with getting it down. Ducky does an excellent job with anchoring with the M8, and you see that it's evident because Breakout has solid position on this hardpoint here, and this hardpoint is so hard to break if you don't get it originally.
Oh, it is indeed. You know, obviously over here in green right now, and they'll have that back fuel set up as well in regards to trying to anchor at that side there. However, the Supremacy guys have broken that, and they will try to push in now and contest for a little while now. It's only 8 seconds the difference in the total score. Supremacy, of course, down right now, and they are in there contesting, but they just got cleaned up. Ducky 2-piece, A-Rocks on Sharp as well. Mork almost getting dropped, and he will in the end by A-Rocks. And now, right, the guys from the team of Breakout are entering back here with some nice clean kills. As I say that, though, they're also getting picked up, and then no one's really getting that score streak. But at the same time, you know, it only takes about 5 kills in the hill, and you can have full streaks. You know, you can get all the way to the second gun if all your kills come from inside that hill at that time, with those plus bonus points that come with it. Rotation here in 8 will happen. Reflections, then they'll head over towards, you know, some people call it Grandma's or bedroom. They'll head over there next. As you'll see right now, the guys from Breakout are making their way over there. However, the team of Supremacy are sort of there as well, and they are trying to get some answers back here with first points on this one as it becomes 24-60.
You know, what I was thinking right there whenever they rotated over, I saw Supremacy rotate. They did a great rotation, and they were able to lock it down, but Breakout was just commanding whenever they came in there, and they're able to break the hard point, and because of that, they broke it relatively easily and was able to get in there. But Supremacy is going to take control of it again, but it's just like a repeat of Raid, and I don't see a lot of rotation going on here. But whenever they do rotate, Breakout just makes use of coming in there and breaking them through. But right now, Mork is in the most awkward spot in the hallway. He pins up, and he is able to get pinched. I don't agree with that, and that allows 3 people from Team Breakout to come in there just swarming that hard point, and we are going to see Mork rotate around to try to get anchor. He's going to get taken out though. A-Rox is already going to be at that broken wall trying to rotate as well to lock it down, but he gets taken out himself. Chappie's just going to lock down the last remaining hard points in the grandma. Commanding lead right now, 14 Breakout this early in the game, 83-39. They're going to get the last remaining 5 seconds, and they look like actually it's going to be Supremacy who's going to lock down this next one. But you know, and they have the haste spawn, which is essential, by the way. They're going to leave Team Breakout to attack that choke point, which is going to be over their boxes. But we'll see if Breakout's going to be able to come in there again and take it over relatively easily. I don't know, but it looks like Supremacy's got it locked down now.
Yeah, Supremacy do have a nice little setup happening. That said, though, Ducky, the team of Breakout, did team kill, but he did it. He risked it. And by doing so, he got himself full kill streaks. He does it all over the sentry gun. Now he's just pushed inside here. So he's not going to have to worry too much about setting it up here on store. He'll look to really probably set the sentry gun up maybe, I'd maybe think top wood somewhere where it rotates back to the original spawn point. And then he'll look to maybe, you know, keep these guys away and off it with the Hellstorm and Lightning Strike and, you know, really, you know, increase their gap as they do hit 106-59 right now against the enemy team. 15 seconds for that rotation will happen. It would seem, though, Supremacy are sort of looking to get set up there in courtyard. They do have 2 players near rubble, and they're rotating back and forth and around there outside of bottom wood. So they're looking to try and, get some early points here in this next hard point, but I think the score streaks from the man of Ducky here for the team of Breakout will be the difference maker. Yeah, Andrew cleans it out right now.
Yeah, and he's going to call in his lightning strike now, and it's going to clear out this hard point. He's going to pick up Pulse right there, as well as Sharp, and he's going to be able to get in there. He does currently get EMP, but that's not going to stop him. Chappie's currently inside this hard point. He's getting close towards this house room. If he earns that, then it's going to be a monopoly for Team Breakout with the score streaks. He's just an assist away from that. He needs to hang back, just worry about getting some kills. He does, in fact, earn all of them right there with the nice little hardpoint kill. He's got all of his score streaks. Ducky just used the lightning strike, just used the sentry gun top wood in which you said he was going to place it. Smart placement on his part, and they're going to extend it. And I see them getting, actually the sentry gun just got destroyed with an EMP. Again, they're not running trophy systems. I figured they put that on there and learned their lesson, but it's going to be Supremacy getting in there, and they're actually going to make a little nice comeback here and closing that lead that Team Breakout had on them. And they're probably going to have, the final score is going to be, or excuse me, the score right now is probably going to be 90 to 136, in which they're going to rotate over. But it looks like actually Supremacy has control of that factory position, so maybe they just got control and they could be doing some great stuff. We see Nutty, who's going to be in there right now, holding it down in a cheeky little spot just below that window, green window. There is a couple of choke points there. You got the window, you have the one next to gas station, and you have one over there in the alleyway. And if you're able to control all those, you'll be doing well. But Nutty gets taken out, should have stayed down, waiting for that jump up. But as we look out, Breakout has a sentry gun in the back of that hay there, and I think that's unbeknownst to Team Supremacy. I don't think they know about that, but it's not going to stop them though. More Pulse and Sharp who's going to be in there. Ducky's trying to get in there and take it over, but Sharp's not going to have any of it.
No, yeah, there you go. And he did challenge that. He did compete and complete that kill. He's located upstairs right now here in the office part of it. And he does have a 3 kill streak going. Of course, that AN-94 in hand and the trophy system there as well. He's not going to worry about replacing that down as he gets contested there by the amount of chat. He picks up that nice little easy kill. Rotation set to happen in regards to the hill in 10 seconds. And the guys from the team of Breakout do have a whole team over there at Bedroom. So they're going to get first points on this next one, but you'll see the man of Sharp. He will try and sit back and probably get a kill here. He knows that it's important for a team of Supremacy to get some kill streaks happening. He knows that he has to. Unluckily to him, Ducky just picks him up from the sideline there. I believe that was just like Caddis on the outside there of the Bab, and unlucky for him, the Dismal Man on the takedown Pulse as well, as these guys try and fight at the backhand side of Kebab, pushing around towards the back of housing in Bedroom here. And some players in the back alleyway. So the team of Breakout had that locked down very nicely, 160 to 120 right now, and they're increasing their score. 30 seconds, still plenty of points to grab out of that hard point as Supremacy try and break the sort of lockdown that Breakout have, but they're just picking these guys apart as they walk in.
It comes down to rotations. Supremacy, when they rotate, they're able to hold it down relatively well. Unless Breakout comes in there really hard and takes it over. We do see Sharp coming in there, but he's just going to get the last remaining junk points. He's going to get the last remaining 13 points. Still points nonetheless, but we do see a nice rotation coming from Team Breakout again, and they're going to be taking over that bottom shot position. Because of that, they're going to get some more points, and with just 2 minutes and 30 seconds remaining, scores still can go towards Team Supremacy, but it's going to be very difficult for them as they need to take it over. The sentry gun's still back there in hay, and I don't think I don't think Supremacy knows about that yet, but they are going to be pushing in their hay, or box side. There you go, Sharp's going to get that kill, but sentry gun goes down, so that is in fact going to be a big advantage, but Dismal is going to be holding it down right now, controlling this box section. He is probably going to get taken out right here. No, he's not. 3 strong from Team Supremacy pushing this box side, but they're not able to take it over. But really it comes down to rotations. But see, when Breakout, the thing that Supremacy needs to adjust to is whenever Breakout rotates early, they lock down that hardpoint, and it's so difficult for Team Supremacy to take them out. So they need to compensate for that and start rotating a little bit extra earlier, whether or not they have to give up points or not of that last hard point, because if they do that, they'll be able to control and really minimize Breakout's points to a minimal.
Yeah, indeed. You'll see the score currently 217 to 137 right now, as the team of Supremacy are down by a fair amount. The team of Breakout are sort of starting to run away a little bit here, as they have been. The guys from Supremacy, that said, did try and keep it as close as possible. Here comes a Hellstorm though, and the Breakout team trying to just clear off that area in the region around Courtyard, as they just get a couple of points here and there. Supremacy are still fighting back and answering back here. A minute and a half remaining in this hard point on standoff. 223 to 147. In comes another Hellstorm, as we'll pick up only the 1 kill. Ducky picking up Pulse there with that one, but Supremacy playing very smart, sees it coming in, lets one player stay on the hill, try and stay alive, get those extra points in, just as the man of Sharp picks up a nice little 10 kill on the man of Morph there, who was trying to gain any points he could inside that Courtyard area. These guys, Supremacy, did see how much they were down by. It's just about the 70-point mark now, as it becomes 64 points. And technically, mathematically,
it's over.
Yeah, I was just looking at the time. I was like, yeah, mathematically, it's impossible for these guys to come back. But that said, they've done well and they've kept it alive here as best they could. I saw some people in the chat saying, S&D these guys can get Supremacy boys, but they seem to be having a bit of issues in regards to the hard, and maybe CTF, but the hard points just seem to be, Breakout's little niche.
Yeah,
and it really seems to be in their favour tonight.
Yeah, Breakout is excellent whenever it comes to hardpoint because they're able to not only rotate earlier and really take advantage of that, but even if they don't rotate over and Supremacy rotates before that, they are so good at coming in and swarming that hardpoint and just taking it over themselves. We see the final score is going to be 250 to 168. Dismal is going to finish this off with a nice two-piece towards the end, and that's going to extend Team Breakout's score to 3-1 against Team Supremacy. We are going to be going into Search and Destroy, so maybe that will... I don't know. I mean, they lost it. Supremacy lost it last time. They had such a commanding lead towards the beginning. Connection interrupted. Then they lost it. So maybe they can win this. This is crucial that they do win this, though, because it's a lot different to be losing 3-2 than it is to be losing 4-1. So they need to step up their game. This is time to really lock it down and do a good job here. But guys, from what you've seen so far, I keep asking this, who do you think is going to win this? Do you think it's going to be Breakout or Supremacy? Breakout currently leads, but I think Supremacy could, in fact, make a comeback. They're a very, very strong they're a very, very strong team. But Express Search and Destroy, I love this map. I really